Hello Libra, how are you guys doing today? Today's tarot reading is all about your key to success. We all define success differently, and our definition of success can change depending on where we are in this journey called life. Some of us focus on health, some of us will focus on relationships or love, some of us will focus on business, career, financial success. And others will have a mixture of all these different things. The way we define success will also change over the years. As we reach different levels of success, different goals, those ideas will change and morph. So today's tarot reading is all about the current energies surrounding your success. I'm going to use my tarot cards. This is the Rider Tarot. I'm going to use this to give me kind of a general overview about the situation and any blockages that might be present for you. And then I'm going to use my Oracle cards for guidance to how we can move forward. I have the Magick of You Oracle, the Enchanted Map Oracle, and the Numerology guidance deck. So let's get started. We're going to start with your tarot cards. What are the energies surrounding Libra in terms of their success? Thank you. Starting off with the King of Cups. Thank you. The Magician. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you guys are in a pretty good place to begin. You seem to know what it is that you want, where you're going. And I also sense that you do have appreciation for, I don't know if it's for the road ahead or for the path that you've come along, but there is gratitude. You're thankful for what you've had. You're thankful for where you're going. And it's like you have a general understanding about the universe and how your thoughts can control your situation. With these cards, I'm not really sensing a block, which so many of the other groups have had. So let's figure out a little bit more information. What is the key to success for Libra? Gentle Gardener. Okay. Let's get another card. With this Gentle Gardener, it's almost like you're observing the situations, and perhaps you're very content in your situation. You're not reaching for something really high above you. You're not, I don't want to say overly ambitious because that sounds negative. It's like you just understand that things are working out, and so you're just watching this garden grow and bloom, and you're not in a rush. There's a very calm and at ease sort of energy. You're just very satisfied. Cards apparently don't want to give you any more advice. One more card for Libra, please. or a bunch. We'll just go with all of them. Way more cards than any other pile, but that is okay. You guys are awesome. So, Gentle Gardener, Cleaning House, Sacred Pool, and Bone Collector. Yeah, this Bone Collector, it's interesting. Actually, this is very interesting. We have the Bone Collector, which is the one, and the Magician, which is the one, and this is New Beginnings. So it's like you've gotten to a phase of success, maybe not in all aspects of your life, but in certain aspects. Like you might have the relationship or the family life that you always dreamed of having. You know, maybe your physical body is where you want it to be. Or maybe your career is where you want it to be. I feel like there is an immense level of satisfaction about some part of your life. But with these two ones, we've got the Magician and the Bone Collector. It's kind of like you're in this transition period where you're comfortable now. But what's next? Where do you want to go next? Perhaps you haven't even figured out what that next level is yet. I sensed it in the beginning of you being very content with the circumstances, and I thought maybe you had your path planned out and you just trusted the fact that you were on this journey and you were going to get there. But now I'm feeling like for some of you, you don't know what that path is. You're very trusting of the universe to get you to where you want to be, but you haven't really considered where you want to be. We have the Gentle Gardener and Cleaning House. And this is very interesting, especially with the time I'm filming this. I mean, it is almost the spring equinox. And so spring is about, you know, planting seeds, new beginnings, which with the ones, now it doesn't matter when you're listening to this could be in the future, it doesn't matter. It's just this is something I'm picking up on now because of my current circumstances. But it's time to plant seeds, to clean house, and to move forward with what the spring and the summer and the rest of the year will hold. You know, it's a new beginning in terms of coming out of the darkness of winter and seeing new ideas blossom. So I think the key to your success moving forward will be to kind of plant the seeds, clean up what is no longer serving you, get that energy out, and bring in the energy that you want to manifest into your life. With the Sacred Pool, this is a lot of reflection, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of even shadow work potentially. I'm sensing a lot of shadow work because like there's a big shadow on this card, but then even the shadows on this card here, like the shadows on this card don't really make sense, right? There's light coming through this door, and yet the shadow is in front of this dresser. Or if the light was coming in the window, why is this shadow here? Like the shadows on this card don't make sense to me, which is why I'm feeling right now this Sacred Pool might be a lot of shadow work coming up for you to reach this next level of success. It's almost like, why don't you have a plan in place? Why don't you focus on your dreams? Is it because you've been disappointed by something in the past and therefore you don't want to get your hopes up that something is better for you, so you're just living very content now? It's also interesting, so I was pointing out the ones, but then if you look at her clock, this hand is pointing to the 2. Right? So it's moving forward. And then we have the 2 here, which is the Gentle Gardener. So it's time to move out of this reflection state into an action state, into planting the seeds for what it is that you want. You can still exist in this King of Cups energy, this confident, charismatic, charming individual. Just because you're going for bigger dreams doesn't mean that that energy within you is going to change. Music, 32. I always think of music as something that brings us joy. And this really speaks well with the Nine of Cups here. This is about abundance, recognizing the abundance in our life and being grateful for that. And I always think of, when you put on your favorite song, like how does that make you feel? How you want to move your body, sway with the music and just, be kind of like a living embodiment of the notes and the frequency that's going through your body as you listen to this music. And that's the kind of energy that I was sensing for you. It's just this kind of go with the flow, happy, joyful, kind of chill energy. I'm hearing, focus on gratitude, focus on appreciation, but don't feel like asking for more from this universe is going to make you any less deserving of what you have. You are deserving of more. You're deserving of the life of your dreams, so don't hesitate to reach bigger and broader. Don't be afraid that if you ask for more, that your situation will get worse. I feel like that's what some of you are doing. You're saying, I love my situation now. I love these different aspects of my life. I wouldn't trade my family for all the money in the world. The universe isn't asking you to trade. The universe is just asking you to be honest with your desires. And if you want more, there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you. Phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. Yeah, this phenomenon card is really speaking with this sacred pool. This is quieting your mind. It's not even so much listening to the spirits, but listening to the voices within your own head, listening to your thoughts about what it is that you want, about what your desires are. But sometimes we need to quiet the chatter of the outside world to be able to hear those thoughts. Okay, Libra? So that is my tarot reading for you about your key to success. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.